Hi, and welcome again to this course. I hope by now that you've listened to my introduction found here on the first page of our eCampus. And second, I hope that you've read a little bit from the news item and perhaps have received an initial email from me. Let's get started. Let's first take a peek at the Content tab. By clicking on the Content tab and navigating to the Getting Started button, you'll read a little bit about our course and start to orient yourself. First, online courses aren't easy. You're going to spend just as much time, if not more, in this course than you would have face-to-face. All activities are similar to a face-to-face course, but as you know, this course is going to require you to have computer and internet access. It will be your responsibility to ensure you have access at almost all times. Any personal technical difficulties are going to be your responsibility to handle, but fortunately we have this nice little support and technical tab that can assist you. Should you encounter any technical difficulties, I first encourage you to visit the Academic Technology Student Help Desk or visit the Distant Learning Student Help Desk. And if anything should arise from Mymathlab, which we will be using for the math content, there's also a student support button here. In addition, the Blinn College campuses offer academic support. These are typically found in the Learning Center. Their hours vary by location. Now back to the Getting Started page. I would like to show you a few things. First, I'd like to tell you about the course breakdown. For each section of this course, it's been split up into 4 units. Or rather, this course has been split up into 4 units, with each section covered falling under each one of these units. The first step will be to read the assigned sections from the textbook and visit the publisher-provided PowerPoints or notes or watch the additional examples or videos. What I want you to notice is that these notes and videos are actually available through Mymathlab. I will show you some links in eCampus, but those will actually take you to Mymathlab. The second step after you've read and you've watched some videos is for you to do the homework. Homework is accessible through the Mymathlab website. I will take you to that in just a few moments. Something I do want to tell you is that homework will be due weekly on Sunday evenings at 11:59 p.m. However, just before an exam date, as exams open on Sundays, you will need to complete the homework assignments for that unit on the Saturday prior to the exam date. We'll go over that in just a minute. The third step is to visit a discussion board assignment for each unit. Those will be listed with due dates on our calendar, and you can also find that on the course syllabus. Discussion board assignments will occur about every 2 weeks. You will need to check eCampus to complete these assignments. The fourth step is to actually take the unit exam. One thing you need to be fully aware of is that a unit exam is only available through a certified testing center, and it will only be available from a Sunday to a Tuesday testing window. We will go over that more in just a few minutes. I look forward to working with you guys, and so any questions, you can contact me through my email, which is the best method, as you may get a delayed response time if you are using eCampus. Now that you have a general understanding of the course layout, the next thing I want you to do is click on the course syllabus link. Once you open the course syllabus, you'll be able to learn about grading policies, the course schedule. You'll get my contact information as well as my virtual office hours. You will also read about the attendance policy and further details regarding exams and how they are proctored. Once you've read over the course syllabus, you will be able to take a course information quiz. This is going to be due at the end of the week. The course information quiz will only open after you've read the course syllabus. Once you've completed the course information quiz, you will submit it and I will grade it within about a week. I have to grade those manually, so please give me some time to grade those and provide some feedback. After you complete that course information quiz, the next thing you should do is probably read about what your peers are saying about this course, and then you may want to sign up for text or email reminders. These are really helpful, as I usually send the reminders out the Wednesday before the exam window opens, which is always on a Sunday. So this gives you a few days to really start focusing on reviewing for your exam. Next, I would like you to visit the Introductions discussion board. You will have about 5 or so assignments this semester using discussion boards in eCampus. This is the first one. These discussion board assignments will count as about 5% of your grade. What I ask you to do is first learn how we communicate online. You'll visit the Netiquette link and learn about proper netiquette and how we should post to the discussion board. Once you've read about proper netiquette, you can then start a new thread and post to the discussion board discussing your major, yourself, any information that you'd like to share with the class. I'd also like to know if you've ever taken an online class and anything that you hope to learn from this course. Once you've posted to this thread, you'll reply to one or more of your classmates' posts. Here I'm hoping we really get to know each other and start establishing a learning community. After you've posted to the discussion forum and we've learned a little bit about each other, the next thing you want to do within this first week is go back to the content page and find this Pearson widget. As I was mentioning, Mymathlab is where you'll be doing all of your homework, your exams, and your quizzes, and so you want to get started right away. By now you should have received an email from me with an attachment telling you how to sign up for Mymathlab. What I want you to notice is that you have to click on the white portion of this green widget. So where it says Pearson's My Lab and Mastering, you'll click here. From that attachment that you've received, you'll see that you have to sign up for Mymathlab. You should have purchased an access code, and if you haven't, you can do it online. If you begin by clicking on Mymathlab All Assignments, you've already gone through the process where you've registered, created a username. You will then be able to access your homework. You've got buttons for the homework, you've got buttons for quizzes and tests, and as you can see under each one of these we have clear due dates defined. You notice they're weekly, and you can actually see that the 6th of February is actually a Saturday, so that indicates that your exam for Unit 1, which includes Chapter 2, would open the following day, Sunday the 7th. I have exams open from Sundays till Tuesdays because I know several students work and have full-time jobs, and so it's easiest to go on a Sunday evening and take an exam. Again, testing center hours vary by location, and this will be something that we have to set up and ensure that you've indicated which center you will be testing through. Now my assumption is that you are going to start reading notes and watching videos prior to trying any homework. That's the best idea. So as you can see within Mymathlab, we've got links to various textbook activities, PowerPoints, and also there'll be some videos available as well. Within our eCampus page, if you go to Content, click on the unit. So for Unit 1, it covers sections 2.3 through 2.8 in the textbook. You can also find the links by clicking on 2.3 that take you to the PowerPoints and to the videos. Now notice, if I'm going to link to a video, I actually need to log into Mymathlab to see it. As I'm already logged in, I can see it. And you can see as well that there are going to be some issues possibly of some things that you need to put on as add-ins on your computer, or some other updates that you need to do to view some of this content. I'll have some help tips for that and some handouts, or attachments rather, that you can download and walk through those. Also, Pearson Tech Support is great if you ever need assistance. Now, assuming that we've read and done our video assignments, the next thing we want to do is click on the Homework 2.3. As you'll notice, it says you can complete each question up to 5 times. That means if I'm going to click on question 1, which corresponds to exercise 1 from section 2.3, I can answer the question and I can have up to 5 tries to get it right. So this one says to determine whether a relation is a function, I'm going to quickly scan through this, and I'm going to say, let's just go ahead and pick no. Uh-oh, that's not correct. But guess what? It actually will let me regenerate this problem by clicking similar exercise. And if I get it right, let's see, yes, then it's going to tell me I did a great job, and it will suddenly take this marked X to a check mark. I can regenerate another exercise, but if I feel like I've gotten it and it's counted my score as 100, I can move on to the second question. This will be true for all of your homework. So if you notice on the due dates for Unit 1, which includes Chapter 2 material, you have 2 sections due on January the 31st, and then the last 2 sections will be due on February the 6th. The items that are due on January 31st will need to be completed, but if you are unable to complete those, you still have until the 6th. So you can submit those late, but you will be submitting them with a penalty. You'll only get up to 70% credit on those problems that you haven't completed. There are a lot of cool features in Mymathlab. If I don't know how to do a particular problem and I didn't quite get it from the text when I read it earlier or the video, I can click on these buttons on the side. In addition, I could click on View an Example, and I can walk through an example that's very similar. There are so many tools available to you through Mymathlab. One thing to note is that you do need to give yourself enough time to read and understand, watch the videos, and then do the homework so that you're not just completing it, but truly understanding it. Once you've completed the homework in Mymathlab for that section, it's best to go back to eCampus and to see if there are any further assignments. For example, in 2.3, you have a discussion forum that you need to post to. You'll find that here, and it'll give you some directions on how to post, and it'll be very similar to what you did with the introductions that you provided. As you click through our units, you will see again that we have PowerPoints and videos linked into Mymathlab. You'll see that 2.8 is the next section that has PowerPoints, videos, and then a discussion forum. Again, for each of these sections, you'll need to work in Mymathlab to complete the homework. There will also be a quiz that will be due just before the first exam date. Please see your course syllabus for those dates. If you're ever in doubt as to what to do, go back and visit the Unit 1 or Unit 2, 3, 4 modules, and you'll be able to read the checklist, find out some due dates, which will be updated, and make sure that you've checked off all the items. You'll be able to view this for each of the 4 units that we cover in this course. So that means you'll be taking 4 unit exams and then 1 final exam. Each unit is set up very similarly. You'll have the notes, you'll have the videos, you'll log into Mymathlab and complete the homework and the quizzes associated with that unit, and also you will take your exams there in Mymathlab. You'll return to eCampus for an outline of what you should be doing, such as the checklist, and also to post to any discussion forums. As you will see, as I click through the Unit 3 sections, you'll have a discussion forum for Section 3.2, and you'll also have one for 3.4. It will be similar for the rest of the units. Upon taking your Unit 2 exam, you'll have the opportunity to provide me with some feedback. Within Mymathlab, you will take the Unit 2 exam, and upon its completion, an exam feedback quiz will open up. You'll have about a week to complete this. There, you'll let me know about some of the technology used in this course, what you're finding useful, what you're not, and perhaps how I can improve. There's so much I could tell you right now, but I know it may be overwhelming. What I really want you to do is spend some time clicking around and figuring out this course layout. Hopefully this video has helped some. What I do want you to know is that once you are ready to get started in the coursework, it's best to go back to the course homepage and click on the Pearson Mymathlab link. In there, you can get started reading your textbook, start working on your assignments. There's actually so much that you can do within this software, it's incredible. This view is going to look a little bit different than what you guys see as students, but I think that you can see we've got a multimedia library. We can search for figures, textbooks, animations, test prep videos. We can also go to Tools for Success and find help with our graphing calculator. Please review this course syllabus for our calculator requirements for this course and also for the list of non-usable calculators. I sincerely hope that you find this course informative and enjoyable, and if you have any trouble along the way, please don't hesitate to contact me. Again, it's best to contact me directly to the victoria.fowler@blinn.edu email address rather than through eCampus, because again, that ensures quicker response time. I'm also just a phone call away. I hope you have a great semester. Please let me know if you have any questions.